Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Daggerfall. We are on another quest to defeat a caddish knight in Andric's Guard, apparently. So let's go ahead and... Oh, that's pretty far away, actually. Hold on. I think I did, but just in case. Well, let's go ahead and recall, anchor. There we go. Just in case. Just in case I didn't. Alright, let's go there. Travel recklessly. This area looks inhabited. Bird calls nearby, so we're probably going to have humans. Let's see. I'm just going to travel here cautiously. That looks like our target. Okay, where is the actual door? There it is. Alright, before going in, what's inside? We're looking for a caddish knight. Let's see what we got. Alright. 2 modules. Not very big. Okay, well, we have undead. Wraith just died. You had a bell on you. This is the next module. So let's not do that. Wraith just died, no treasure. I think that should have been a backstab check. Oh yeah, successful backstab on a Wraith. How? Don't question it. Okay, connector piece. So, looks inhabited, huh? Doesn't feel inhabited. There we go, spell sword. It is inhabited. Alright. Is there another one around here? Yes. Successful backstab. Oh, you guys have crappy equipment. There we go. Let's get... Oh. Hello. It is indeed inhabited. So they should fight with the undead, I think. I feel like this module does not have too many quest locations. This lock is an insult to my abilities. Alright. Oh. Tell Lysona Buckingfield that she can share soiled honor with every farm boy in Anticlear, says the knight as you account him. The contract has been fulfilled. He's a Nightblade, huh? A Nightblade knight. A Nightblade? I'm sorry. Okay, well... Found our quest location. Got some goodies. Potion of resist frost. You know what? We're done. Let's teleport back. Has enough time passed? Enough time has passed. Grab something I didn't really want, but whatever. So the rogue knight has entered the hereafter, yes? Perhaps in his next incarnation he will have the wisdom to keep his sword sheathed. Well done, as usual, Elman Treader. Thanks. Alright. Let's go for Fateful Song. It is a rather amusing accounting that may appeal to your morbid sense of humor. Seems as this untalented bard with a penchant for rude limericks about former patrons. As it turns out, his knowledge of genealogy was lacking, and he sang a song about an incestuous duke to his new patroness, the duke's daughter. Interested in accounting this uncouth artiste for 834 gold pieces? Sure. I thought it would appeal. Apparently the bard is aware of our contract and is hiding in a dismal hole called Moramen Hall. Shouldn't be more than a minor scuffle, but do not let down your guard. A desperate songster can be an unpredictable adversary. Be back in 15 days to collect your accounting fee. Good luck. Let's just gather some other goodies before we go do that. Ooh. Very profitable. It's not like I need money at all at this point, but I mean, you know. They're gonna give me money. Alright, Moorman Hall. Travel recklessly. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should just travel cautiously from now on. Because we need to pass time to get our... whatchamacallit up. Our reputation up. Our ranking. Ranking, that's what I want. That's the word that I'm looking for. Don't remind me, game. What's inside? Remind me of what, you may ask? Well, we had four and a quarter inches of rain over the weekend, and we had a little water in the house. It really sucked. Really sucked. I've literally never seen that much rain in this area in really what was the space of like an hour, hour and a half, something like that. Okay, that's the way out. We have 4 modules. Okay, I think we have vampires. Is this a teleporting module? Ancient vampire, oh boy. I think this is the teleporting module. Hey, thanks for giving me some more spell points. I appreciate it. It is indeed. Oh. Successful backstab. I'll take the Silver Tonto for now. I was really hoping for humans. It's just a connector piece. Vampire just died. No successful backstab. Special flora of Tamriel. Oh, alright. You know what? Let's go ahead and read that. Special flora of Tamriel. Poppies, both black and white, can be found growing wild in the mountains of Hammerfell. Their succulent pods are often the only nourishment of adventurers who find themselves in the wilderness without rations. It is said that the black and white poppies together have magical properties. When they are crushed and mixed with the milk of the agile-footed mountain goat, a potion that allows a user to glide safely above the ground can be made. I don't think you can get milk in this game. Interesting how this is centered, and this one is not. This one is justified. Fire fern, a perennial herb native to Morrowind. The flowers are inconspicuous and often hidden. The glossy evergreen foliage and flowers are resistant to the conditions of high heat and bright light. A petal from this plant, placed under an adventurer's tongue, will provide protection from the heat and fire found in the lava pits and streams found around Daggerfall. Dragon's tongue, common name for a fern-like herb found in black... I think there was supposed to be a carriage return there. Found in Black Marsh. It is especially prolific around the area of Uthris Swamp. It is a beautiful wildflower. Its name comes from the fire-red fronds that protect its golden flower. As pretty as it is also a deadly poison to most living beings and needs to be avoided by adventurers. It is said, however, that Argonians can pick the plant and use the sap derived from its roots as an enhancement to their endurance. I see. Understood. That explains a certain book in other Elder Scrolls games. Domica redwort is an herb grown by many residents of Valenwood for their beautiful and showy flowers. They attain a height of about 3 feet and have feathery leaves. The flowers are usually bright red. In addition to their beauty, they are said to have magical abilities to enhance the appearance of anyone who carries or wears one of the flowers. Ironwood nut. This rare nut comes from the ironwood trees which grow deep in the forests of Skyrim. The wood from these trees is as hard as the metal for which they are named. I wonder if they are actually in the game Skyrim. The very rare black ironwood tree is said to produce a nut which is very succulent and is believed to enhance the strength of the adventurer who is able to crack its shell. The ginkgo leaves, which are found along the banks of rivers and lakes in Hammerfell, are most inconspicuous. Only its peculiar half-moon shape makes it noticeable. It is very sweet and tasty. Legend has it that when mixed properly with the pulp of the aloe plant, the potion has the ability to increase one's stamina for a short while. The somnolious fern, let me guess it's going to have to do with sleep, can be found in the swamps of Black Marsh. The fronds from this plant are light green and quite delicate. Picking a frond can be very difficult, but once retrieved, it can be used to put an enemy to sleep for a short while by passing it under his nose. Boy, I wonder how I could have figured that out. Arrowroot is a thick, rubbery tuber that can be found in the province of Valenwood. The plant is very difficult to find, as its above-ground foliage is very meager and scrawny. But the arrowroot itself can be most beneficial to the gatherer, as it has magical properties. The paste made from grinding the root is very tasty and can improve the user's accuracy with a bow and arrow. Nightshade is reputed to be a very poisonous herb. However, the variety found in many parts of Elsewhere is cherished by Khajiits, who have followed the career path of thievery. Many Khajiits who tuck a piece of nightshade inside their armor to increase their abilities to skulk, hide, and become invisible. Yeah, most of those you can't really do anything with, I think. Like, it's mostly flavor. Connector piece. Let's come back to that. Successful backstab. I would use some magic, but I got a successful backstab. Okay, so there is the teleportation point. Go follow this connector piece. See where it goes. Rude. Oh, you just died. I was gonna kill you, too. Another successful backstab. Here's black poppies. Olander's Hammer. And a map. Tombs of Greenford. Alright, well. Got another book. Let's go ahead and read that. Olander's Hammer. An instructive tale for children. Have we read this one? I don't think so. The two children, Frodwig and his young sister Sylvanda, had been exploring all morning. The noon sun was directly overhead, and everything was warm and bright. The had left their Redguard village, Granitsta, early that morning for a day in the wilderness, a picnic, and with a stern warning from their father to be home before dark. They crossed a huge field that was bare save a single rose bush right in the middle. I feel like we did read this one. Maybe not. I don't know. Like, I've watched Grimmeth play this a bunch of times, and he's read a bunch of books on his streams that I've caught, and stuff like that. So I might be just thinking of one of those times. The little girl asked Frodwig about it. Well, he said, according to father, a great battle was fought in this place many years ago. The battle was visited by the god of all warriors, Raymond Ebenarm, who caused the leaders to end the battle and return to their homes. It is said that the rose bush grows where he stood that day. Oh, how exciting, giggled Sylvanda. The children continued their trek, approaching some woods. As they entered the forest, the air became very cool, and a deep quiet seemed to envelop them. What is that? Sylvanda pointed to a large hole in the ground from which protruded a long, thick pole. Around the hole, thorny plants had grown into an impenetrable wall. I don't know, said Frodwig, but let's see if we can get a closer look. Stop! They did. Looking beyond the hole, the children saw an elderly Redguard of many years. His gray beard, scraggly hair, and stooped shoulders certainly did not support the authoritarian command he gave. But the children stopped just the same as he approached. Who are you? Stammered Frodwig as Sylvanda carefully tucked herself behind her brother's back. My name is Honig Grovinger, and I live in these woods. Why can't we examine yon hole, Master Grovinger? Asked Frodwig. Because, my dear children, it and what it holds are cursed. Now just who are you? He stuttered, mimicking Frodwig. It's weird to put that here, but not up here to me. Finally gaining his composure, Frodwig said, I am Frodwig Ajmer of the village Granitsta. This is my sister Sylvanda. We are on an outing. Can you tell us about this mysterious hole? Well, said the old man as he slowly settled to the ground, why don't you sit here with me for a while, and I will tell you about Olander's Hammer. That's the handle of the fabled weapon sticking out from yonder chasm. With this, the children also settled into sitting positions in front of the old Redguard Ranger. Grovinger began. Many years... So the year owns ago, apparently. Many years ago, there was a huge battle fought in this very field. Oh yes, I know, said Sylvanda, interrupting the old man. It was ended by the warrior god Raymond Ebenarm, and the magic rose bush grows where he stood that day, she continued breathlessly. The old man sternly cleared his throat, causing the little girl to again shrink behind her brother. Now, if I may continue without interruption. On the day that battle ended, a young Redguard soldier stopped in this spot as he was leaving to go to his home. He carried the equipment he had used in the field, which included a marvelously fashioned warhammer that had been given to him by his father. The weapon was beautifully made, and unknown to the young warrior, carried an enchantment that had protected him through the vicious battle just ended. The young man, Olander by name, rested by this very tree. Suddenly he was confronted by a wizard dressed all in black from head to toe. Without so much as a how do you do, the wizard demanded that Olander give him his hammer. Still flushed from the battle, the young man just looked at the dark man and laughed. The wizard, shaking with rage, raised his hands to cast a horrible spell against the soldier. However, the young man was quicker. The huge warhammer whistled through the air, smiting the wizard a mortal blow just as the spell left his fingers. There was a loud explosion. The children stared at the old man. He suppressed a grin and continued. Clouds of dusk and smoke covered the forest clearing, and when the air settled, yon hole was there, with the hammer's handle protruding from it. Olander and the wizard had vanished. The thorny vines you see grew up immediately around the hole, and to this day no one has been able to approach it close enough to remove that marvelous weapon. Many have tried, and all have failed. It is said that only someone of tremendous merit can take it. All of a sudden, both children in unison stood and shouted, "Oh, look how the day has gone. We must go. If we are late getting home, our father will be most unhappy with us." As they turned to leave, Frodwig said to the old man, "Thank you, Master Grovinger, for telling us of Olander's hammer. You know, I may just come back one day and try to retrieve it." As they disappeared from his view, the old man said to himself, "Ah, yes, Master Frodrig now. Ajmer, you just might do that." And then he never did. So I will probably go back up to take that other teleporter. Yeah, you're darn right that spell was absorbed. Give me them spell points. So that's a red poppy. There's root tendrils. I'm going to be looking at the items to see if we get any of these plants that they were talking about. For the most part, I don't think that they are. I don't think we will. White and black poppies, we will, but... let's see. Yeah, there's a teleporter in here. There it is. Hello! Trying to put me to sleep. Recipe for a potion of invisibility. There's aloe. Do you have any, treasure? No. Got 3 spells absorbed that time. Yeah, it's, pretty well on spell points here. I should probably cast some things. Well, I'll go with that. Nope. That is snake venom. So we haven't opened that yet. Oh. Bye. We'll come back here. Oh, hello. Missed you. Every time I'm half looking at this, it always makes me think of, very specifically, just like out of the corner of my eye, it looks like the Gundam bazooka that the original Gundam had, but gray rather than white. I don't know why. I mean, I do. We got this long bit, and this black bit, which would be the case of the ammo. Just out of the corner of my eye, every single time. That's what it looks like to me. Twigs. Oh, right. No, it's, that. Yeah. Hey, spell was absorbed. probably means that I am, yep, getting pretty close to fall. Get some more regenerating going. Alright, we're not in... Oh, there's water down there, alright. Well, I was kind of hoping you'd fall off, but oh well. Got red poppy, yellow berries, snake venom, troll's blood. Like, these guys can't fly. But again, don't want to come here just yet. Ancient vampire just died. Probably means some things are fighting. Oh, rude. Did I miss a door? Yes, I did miss a doorway. Go back and... Oh, wait. That's the teleporter. So we got 2 ways here. Let's go check these out. It is about time to wrap up the episode. I'd kind of like to... She killed herself there. Kind of like to finish this module. Okay, slightly used only. Good. Feels like there should be something more in here. Oh, right, there is. Alright. Let's not do that yet. Let's go back the other way first. Connector piece, connector piece. Yeah, alright. So that would connect to another module if there were a module there, but there isn't. How did I get this to go up before? That's how. There we go. Alright, so we're back, back here. Pretty sure I've missed something. I've definitely missed a teleport, because there should be a tiny room. Let's see. I think there was the, was it not there? Where we teleported in, yeah, right here. We teleported in here. Oh, neat. I didn't know you could, click on them, they'll indicate where you go to. So we need to find the lever that opens that, and that should be in a room, not necessarily the... one of those little trapezoidal rooms. And I have just not found the proper... Right, let's just wait for that to go. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think it's on the other side of this one. Yeah, that's it. Why have I not taken this one? Okay. So that gets me here, as long as we're here. Okay. 17871, huh? Palindromic number. Nice. Alright, so I need to find the teleporter. Probably a teleporter that I missed. That gets me into... into this room here, because there's gonna be a lever. Let's see if we can actually see it. No, it's not actually showing me the lever. Okay. Well, I guess we'll cycle through the teleporters again, see if we can find that. Because I am not sure where it is. But it should be around here somewhere. Just because that like, I'm pretty sure this, wherever it is, the door... Oh, I don't think I ticked that one. The trap door, I think, leads to a quest location. It might not be the location that we want, but it is a quest location, so he might be there. Kind of got to check it. I mean, I could check all the others and then only come back to it later if I want. But no, we should try to clear the modules as we go. But that will be for next time. We'll see if we can find this spoony bard. See you then, everyone.